reality. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hopefully I'm back. There you go. Yep, face cam. I installed the software. An update. Which is, it wanted to close out OBS, which is my studio software. And it wanted to close out Wavelink, which is my audio software. The odd one is it wanted me to close out Farming Simulator. I don't know why it wanted to do that. But I closed out the other two programs. And now I'm back. So let's see if we can get this going. Anyway, I've got one bale. I was still baling in the whole time parameter. So let's just bring up the camera software, I guess. Item camera hub.exe, that this short refers to has been changed or moved. So the shortcut will no longer be work properly. Delete the shortcut, sure. Alright, well I guess the camera HUD software is gone. Let's see. see. Elgato. Base cam, maybe it's called. Is it on my desktop, maybe? I'll just type in cam, see if that comes up with anything. Let's see. File Explorer, settings, personal folders, downloads, documents. I don't know. Let me go to File Explorer and Desktop, maybe. See if a new new software was installed or a new icon. Maybe I have to wait till a restart, but I'm not going to do a restart. Don't know what to say. I'll find it later. You continue to let this guy do his work here. So we'll see whether or not he does a headland or not. Let me think here. On the Fraser Valley map, I had issues with the one field getting things completed. So we'll see how well the new course play operates on this map. Alright, so hopefully, I'm not sure how much money I will get from this, but we'll find out. Cotton's supposed to be a really good crop, right? I also got soybeans planted, so we'll see there. Do we have to plow a field after it's been after cotton? I can't remember. Maybe for good measure I should just do it anyways. And we need to figure out what we're going to plant too. I need to put on a pole. So let me bring up a notepad doc. Notepad. What crop should I sugar cane? What else is Trying to think what else would be an interesting crop to do. Sugar, beets, and 4 will be sunflowers. That's a good selection. Okay, I'm gonna create the poles, I guess. And sugar, beets, and sunflowers. What crop should I do? Wheat would be good for my chickens. Sugar cane. Sugar beets. Sunflowers. I don't think Kik has an option to do a poll. Let's see. I've only got like settings that I can set, so I guess I can't really put a poll in the chat on Kik. Just emojis for the most part. Yeah, I can't do a poll over here on Kik, so sorry about that. I can share my YouTube channel though, in case anyone does want to pop over there and vote on which crop I should do next. Let me get that for you guys. I'll probably give you the one for the horizontal stream. Vote for the next crop here on YouTube. There you go. There, I'll pin that to the top so anyone that wants to vote off of Kik can do so. I think at some point Kik will probably have a poll system. Alright, back to the game. Looks like Sugar Beets is winning. I wonder who voted for that. Juan, are you in the background somewhere? Juan from the 3Js, he's always the likely candidate that I usually blame for sugar. Oh wait, no, it's sugar beets that's winning. Okay, never mind. Because I thought it was sugar cane that got the win. So someone else voted probably for sugar beets. Not sure if it ends. If a vote goes in for sugar cane, that's probably going to be Juan from the 3Js because he always enjoys trying to put sugar cane in on my maps. So far, my community has been very nice to me and not voted for sugarcane, or they ensure that another crop goes higher than sugarcane. So, mind you, this one field's not too bad. It's not like a majorly large field for sugarcane, but so the real question that I need to figure out is, do you actually have to plow this field? Weeds are growing. Doesn't really say, does it? I'll go back in here and check the map, I guess. So probably by the end of the stream we'll tally up the votes. Excuse me. Okay, let's go to the map. And then this should tell me what sort of maintenance I need to do. It might take a while for it to spawn in though. It's hard to say. I might just plow it for good measure anyways. It was you? Oh dear. Wonder what I can use for sugar cane for harvesting. Or sugar beets. Potatoes. I wonder if they moved it to vegetable technology. Let me see. Beet technology. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, the Rooster 604. That's how you do it. And there's a Ropa as well. So let's just look at this. Ropa Panther 2, and then there's a Tiger, and there's a Grimmy. This is where it gets a little expensive, eh? So we'll probably hold off on that. I don't have a lot of money. So I'll probably buy like the smaller harvester when I get to harvesting, unless I get a lot of money coming in. I do have the soybean harvest that's kind of like growing too, and as I mentioned, soybean is generally just a cash crop, really. So that'll probably just get sold. And then I've got a lot of honey, and I do, well, a fair amount of honey. And what else do I have? Eggs. I got eggs going too, so I can probably sell some of that stuff to get some capital going by the time I need to buy our products. So there we go. Hey, where are you gonna do the? Ooh, where are you going? So maybe I'm gonna end up with 4 cotton bales, which won't be too bad. We'll see whether or not if he does the headlands, because I had issues with doing some of the maps, or sorry, some of the fields on the Fraser Valley map with the new course play. I'm not entirely sure what will happen. So hopefully today we don't have to do like a router restart or anything like that. One thing that I got going good for me is that this map is not on a server. Yeah, I'm actually running it from my computer at the moment. So less internet being used, I guess. So that's a bonus. So this map most likely is the one that might end up going and getting replaced by an FS25 map. So we'll see what happens. But I will bring back hopefully what will happen is that I will bring back, if this map gets over to FS25, I will bring it back, or some sort of Australian map for sure, whenever we get over to 25. Because I know that I have been getting quite a few people watching this live stream or this map anyways, and my progression, so we'll see how it goes. Still got quite a few streams left on the map, so before 25 comes out, and then for 25 I'll be doing the Asian map, and then I still would be live streaming PV Canyon Crossing and Fraser Valley, British Columbia on FS22. And then PV Canyon Crossing may go away. I don't know. We'll see. But it's going to take Dashnet a while before he can build a new map similar to PV Canyon Crossing on FS25. I imagine probably by next spring, late spring, or maybe the start of next summer, maybe he might have a map together. It's hard to say, so. And then, like I said, it'll be a Fraser Valley based map, hopefully for 25, I guess. Whether that be the Chilliwack map or the Fraser Valley map gets moved over to 25, I'm not sure. So that would be Chumpy Farmers Chilliwack map or Hilly Farms, whether he brings that map over to 25. So both of those map developers are fairly new, so we'll see whether or not they decide to move it over to 25, their two maps. Chumpy has had his Chilliwack map out for quite a while, so so whether or not he's going to bring his map over to 25, I don't know, so we'll have to see, I guess. And I'm probably going to make this a shorter stream. I'm going to probably stop at 4 p.m. I think. So a shorter stream so that I want to get out and get some cough drops and stuff like that. So before it gets too dark. My throat isn't feeling all that great. But so far it looks like your sugar beets is winning, by the way. Kansas wheat farmer. Also guys, be sure to hit the like button on both live streams. It helps get the I don't know, YouTube algorithm juices going. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more content, just hit the subscribe button. The other thing, let's try to find that video. So if anyone wants to do console live streaming, I did find, what is it, a new video or a new studio software that is somewhat free. Let me see if I can find it. I gotta go into my history. Scroll through the list. AI chatbot, nope. See if I can find it. Supposedly you can use it on your console. I don't know much about it, but I will share the video. If I can just find it in my history here. Oh yeah, Lightstream Studios is what it's called. So I'll hit share, copy. Lightstream Studios. Yeah, it should be good. Put that in there. I know my chats. I actually will probably add this to my community page. There you guys go. I'm gonna load it up onto my community page too, in case on YouTube. Nope, I need to edit one of my photos here. Community page. There, it's up on the community page. So I just shared the video from Brandon. He's one of the content creators that I watch that just discusses and educates people on live streaming. So he talks about Lightstream a little bit in that video. Not in depth, but it's something that you can look at to find out whether or not if it's something you want to do. Yeah, I need to fix one of my thumbnails for one of my streams here. Let's see here, because I forgot to update it. So I'm going to do that right now. Because it says soybeans on it, but we're not doing soybeans today. Okay, edit video. I forgot to add the thumbnail to it is the problem. Very simple fix. There we go. And we'll hit save. So all right, let's get back into the game. Looks like he's still motoring along. I got some chicken noodle soup here beside me. So I usually try to cut as much sugar out when I'm sick or under the weather. So usually switch to teas or sweeteners that are not sugar based. because sugar causes inflammation, which means that your body's being irritated. Second thing, sugar feeds bacteria. And you need to start eating stuff that's a little healthier. So fruits, vegetables, get the nutrients that you need to boost your immune system. So we'll see how well I do. Maybe tomorrow I might end up with a sinus infection. I'm not sure. Well, that's what I'm trying to stave off mainly. Right now it's just in the throat. But once it gets into a sinus infection, then you don't really talk very well. And your throat gets even more raw. Oh, it's snowing on the map. Go figure. I've got seasons turned off, so it won't affect me at all. Oh, it's raining. Reduces yield. Well, that's just too bad. When does the rain stop? In about 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, I guess. Let's, can I speed up to like 10 p.m.? Will that work? Or 10 a.m. I should say. Oh wait, did it stop raining? Nope, it's still snowing. Oh, we'll just speed this up, I guess. I think I can jump to 10, right? I don't have to refresh the whole day, I hope. Okay, where is the house? Oh, we need to go to 10, I think. Or is it 9? Check the weather again. Need to go forward another hour. I don't know if it'll let me. That's a feature they're adding in 25. You can choose the hour you want to jump to. So, throw that at you guys. It's a small thing, but in this situation, I think it'll be quite handy. Nope, I'd have to jump to 5 p.m., which is unreasonable. I might be able to fast forward time in here. Day 1, December, 10 a.m. Let's do that. Is it going to stop raining now? Oh, maybe 11. I'll go to 11. Are you gonna stop raining or snowing? Sunny, but it's still snowing. It says it's snowing. It should be fine now, I think. That's just crazy. It might just take a while for it to kick in, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Very weird. It should have stopped snowing by now. Oh well. Never really had to be this finicky with the weather before, though. Well, we'll let him just sit here and wait, I guess. We'll do other things. So, I probably have, what, milk to move. Yeah, I got a lot of milk. I got stuff over here. Let's just make sure these guys are fed. Grass is still growing. Yep. I might have to start looking at selling my milk though. I'll just go over here. And to move closer to my steering column. Oh, I think he's gotten back to work, folks. Let's just tab over to him. Yeah, he's back to work. Sun, it just took a while for it to spit out, I guess. Well, let's continue riding along with him. I started seeing a lot of new YouTube channels popping up lately. I don't think they're really new YouTube channels. I think they've been around. It's just that my algorithm, the algorithm has been popping it up. Which is kind of interesting. One content creator I felt was a bit harsh on Farming Simulator. I don't know, he gave me a bit of a, in his video, a history lesson on it and stuff, but I think I don't know, he was trying to make the argument that Giants should switch over to Unity. And that, I guess Giants wasn't really, how do you say it, not really in the market originally for creating a farming simulator game. They were going to make it a role-playing game, or originally. But and then he gave the history of the different versions that came out and shared screenshots and video commentary of some of the developers. He felt that Giants hasn't been releasing content as much, and then that he feels that a lot more content should be released a lot quicker, or the graphics and stuff like that. I don't know. I honestly think it's a fantastic game. And I like the model of how they got everything set up. I mean, there are some things that, you know, I think that could probably be a bit better. Like, he was basically, he also compared, you know, vehicles from a racing sim to this game. So he clearly pointed out the fact that, you know, usually if you crash your vehicle, you're going to do a lot of damage to it, which is true, instead of just scraping the paint, right? But which is fair, it's very fair, but this is not a racing sim. I mean, you would expect those types of penalties to happen in a racing sim. So I don't know. But his video was very, I mean, he was very careful with his wording, but I think he was a little bit unfair, but it's my opinion. He also brought up bad physics as well, which I suppose is the case. But I think they've improved over the years. Gotten a little bit better. As long as, in my opinion, if they stay static with something and they don't try to make improvements, then I've got a concern. And then he was arguing that he feels that 22 could have been more improved upon, which could be the case, I suppose. But I think probably by the end of this year or whatnot, or when we started this year, I think a lot of people were wanting a new game anyways, because I've heard so many people wanting a new game. It's like, we want something new, right? So that's where we get 25. So it's not really entirely on really Giants to make that move over to a new game or whatnot, right? And Giants has always been following some sort of game format. You know, every couple of such and such a years pass, then a new game comes out. So they've been, I think, pretty consistent on that. So, not exactly sure where his, well, I understand his criticisms, but I'm not exactly sure if he fully knows the life cycle of farm sim. So, I don't know. I think he might have to become a little bit more familiar with the community, or a little bit more familiar with how things have progressed. I mean, I know he's watched videos but and discussions probably from previous farm cons and probably from other content creators, or I'm not exactly where he got his source of his video material from, but anyways, I thought he was a little bit too harsh in my opinion. If he had put the video out, maybe, I don't know, before FarmCon, then maybe I would probably be in more agreement with some of his criticisms, because I honestly didn't know much about FarmCon, or I mean about Farming Simulator 25, and I probably would have leaned a little bit more to his comments, but I've liked a lot of the extra stuff they're adding into 25. But I think his main arguments are saying that he feels that they should be moving a little bit quicker on development. And I think it will come. One thing that he did mention is that he is astonished with the fact that Giants was able to get as many brand names into the game. Because he was saying that from a marketing perspective, that's like a behemoth. And that the brand holders are the ones that are approaching Giants to say we want this in the game, or we want this in the game, which I think is pretty cool. Hello, Tammy. Welcome in. How are you doing today? But I do think that there's quite a bit of healthy synergy, I imagine, between farm sim and the agricultural industry, or the people that sell the agricultural equipment. So hopefully their marketers are saying, how did you find out about our equipment? It'd be funny if someone put on there, well, I play a game called Farming Simulator and I saw it in there. So but you also get brand name pride too behind it, right? I hear so many people saying Case, New Holland, John Deere. I'm a John Deere guy, right? Kind of thing. So, Massey Ferguson guy, right? That kind of competition or healthy banter helps get brands recognized. It's kind of like cheering for a sports team. All right, guys. We're going to see if this guy does the headlands or not. Drum roll time. He's gonna go do it counterclockwise. I put 3 headlands down. he's spun around. Let's see what happens here, guys. I think he's doing the inner headland. Not exactly sure what he's doing here. I have a feeling he started from the beginning. Let's see if he starts counting up. 28. Yeah, that's not right. It's not doing it right. All right. That's completely wrong. It skipped the headlands entirely. And it's starting from the beginning. Courseplay is not supposed to do that. So it's definitely got a weird situation with headlands. So let's it wants to take an entire hour again. Let's just do this. We're gonna redo this. Not sure what happened. Weird. Hey. Create job. Target position. Select the field. Field center. Select how the center of the field should be driven. We can do a spiral, I guess. That's interesting. Lands. Up and down. So island bypass is activated. 3 headlands. Narrow field deactivated. Generates headlands only at the short edges. We'll do start on the headlands. Activate sharp corners. So we'll see clockwise. Well, let's just generate this, I guess. It should start on the headlands this time. And then we can stop the machine if we want to. So guys, be sure to vote for the crop that you want to go for. So I put basically a poll in both chats for horizontal and vertical on YouTube. If you're on Kick, I've pinned the horizontal feed up at the top of the chat, so you can jump over to YouTube and vote from there if you're interested in joining in the vote. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a poll option on Kick, so one day they'll probably maybe add something like that on Kick, perhaps. Alright, let's see what this guy does. see if he can do this. At the moment, let's see what our ropes look like. Some people want sunflowers, some people want sugar cane, sugar beets. Sugar beets looks like it's winning here between the two polls that I'm running. 4 votes, 1 vote. I'll have to see what happens, I guess. Hi, why are you driving down in the middle here? 21 minutes. Huh. Oh, hold on a sec. Go to first waypoint. Stay away from that bale. Alright, I think it'll start over here. Here we go. So if you're doing the inside rows, probably not a good thing first with the new course play. I would do the headlands first. Supposedly you should be able to do the insides first, so I'm not sure why it's acting the way it is. But it's I am using a beta version off of GitHub, so to be clear, what I mean by that is that if you do use the one off of GitHub, it is a beta version. It's a testing version, right? So you're going to run into problems, you're going to run into errors, you're going to have headaches. So just be aware of that if you're using the GitHub. Some issues that you bring to the developer's attention, he might fix right away. And in other cases he might have to take a break and rethink. But if you go into the GitHub, you can read through some of the fix requests, and you can kind of run through. He comments on them and stuff like that, and you'll kind of get a rough idea of how he kind of operates. And as I understand it, he will work on the mod course play for about maybe 10 beta releases, and then he'll once it's sound and it's stable, he'll then upload it to Mod Hub for PC users only. So that kind of gives you a rough idea. So the version that is on the Mod Hub generally is your best stable version of course play. So I like to explain this to people so that they understand the difference between the GitHub version and the one that they find in the Mod Hub. So because it's important, because a lot of the times myself and other streamers, or maybe other players that you play with, like friends of yours, will say, oh yeah, you gotta go to the GitHub and get that version, man. That's the one you gotta get, right? But in most of those conversations, and I am equally guilty of that, is that I don't mention that it is a beta version. So And it's very important that if you're brand new to Farm Sim and you're using a script mod off of a GitHub, right, you have to really take it at a grain of salt and realize that the version released on GitHub is basically a test version. So, and things can go wrong. So, and I only mention that is because the guy that does Courseplay does phenomenal work. And he's been doing it for quite a few years, and some of the stuff he's been able to put into Courseplay is just like out of this world. And I've read some of the comments both on the Discord and on the feedback forum on GitHub, and usually some people get a little bent out of shape and take it out on him a little bit aggressively. So just be aware that, you know, whichever version you're using, right? One's a testing version and one's a more stable version. So if you're not into testing, stick with the Mod Hub version, because that not only is it tested by the developer vigorously, but the developer also has to meet certain standards to pass Giant's Mod Hub review, right? So whenever a mod gets uploaded, it has to go through a review process by Giants. And if there is something wrong with it, Giants will send it back to the developer, the mod developer, and say, look, these are the issues we've come across. You have to rectify it, right? And keep in mind, though, those instructions are more or less bullet points. They're not like a full recipe of saying this is what you need to do to get it to work. It's just bullet points to say this is an issue, this is an issue, and this is an issue. And then they hand it back over to the developer, and it's up to the developer to look at those key points and try to figure out how to rectify it on their own. So I usually put that information out, so because most people don't really know how the Mod Hub process works with Giants, and that goes with any mod really. So whether it's a machine, so if you're aware of a cool tractor being uploaded and you're like crunching at the bit, right? If there's something wrong with that mod going up, right? Giants will provide those points to the developer and then send it back to the developer, and they'll have to make some corrections. So that's a rough idea of how it works. So so we'll have to see this issue happen, gets rectified. To blow my nose. I've got about an hour left on my stream, so hopefully we'll get everything done. I should be able to go ahead and start picking up the bales in a moment here. Once he gets over to this little spot. So I'm probably going to end up with maybe 4 bales. So yeah, make sure you put your vote in, guys. Right at the moment, it seems like Sugar Beets is going to win. And then we'll take a quick peek at the soybean field too, which is growing over there. I'm not sure. I think I plowed that up. I might have to spray it. I might have weeds growing in it, perhaps. Alright, I think he's going to be just fine. So yeah, something is a little bit amiss. So we'll probably end up plowing this field up. And then we'll do rock picking. And then we'll do whatever the crop ends up being as a winner. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this guy. Maybe I'll get at least one full trailer load. That would be excellent. We're gonna head this way. And I got a spot where I can get in right here. I'll pick up this bale over here. And we'll have maybe 6 bales in total. We'll have to find out when's the best time to sell these. There we go. And is that the last one? Can I pick up any more? I might not be able to. I might be able to fit one more on there. Nope, he's full. So it's three only. Let's see if this guy's on the outer edge. I'm not sure. I somehow squeeze through here. Nope. Maybe right here. Yeah, right here should be fine. There we go. Soybeans are still growing. That's gonna get me a lot of money. That'll be my cash crop right there. We're gonna put these into my storage. So we'll have a lot of profitable items at the end of the day. Yeah, a sugar beet seems to be winning. How do I unload this now? Let's see, I think it's Y. Yep. Alright, we're gonna go pick up the remaining bales. So lots of profit. Sugar beets will probably be very profitable too, if we end up planting that. Pick this up. I somehow scoot through here? Probably not. Probably just wait. So I'll probably get another, what, 3 bales, I guess? Yeah. There's a bale back there somewhere, I think. I'll just leave this guy here for now. So yeah, very weird. Make sure with Courseplay, the GitHub one, just do the headlands first, which could cause you problems if you're trying to do something like planting, because I think most people usually plant the insides and then do the headlands on the outside last, if I'm not mistaken. Unless you can get all the planting done all at once, right? We're gonna... move some of the milk out of the way. We're gonna have to sell that milk at some point, I think. And we'll have to wait till... I think the sheep in the wool has to mature more, because I'm not really getting a lot of wool, but I do get a lot of milk. So let's just move forward a wee bit. That up. We'll have to sell this milk at some point. So honey and milk will probably get sold on an episode. I'm doing a very bad job at stacking most of this. There we go. There we go. Grab that. There we go. Drop that. Suit that back in. There we go. So I'm not sure exactly how much money and milk I've got. I'll have to check my my mod. I have a mod. Let's grab this one too, I guess. Grab that. Ooh. So on PV Canyon Crossing, I need to get one of these telehandlers. There we go. I'll park this guy over by the honey, I think. We'll just take a ride. Not sure how my chickens are doing. I wonder if they have to be fed. I did feed them last episode, so they should still have some wheat in them. This is the 3J's apiary. That's all my honey growing, so getting there. Well, it's probably quite a bit of honey. Then over here is my egg production. I'll go this way. Cartons. I wonder if I have to move them. Go. Might have to put them into a storage, perhaps. The milk I might put into storage, perhaps, next episode. That way there. Because you can, I think you can only spawn a certain number of items, if I recall. Alright, let's go over here. Driving around. Let's just check to make sure these are all full. 75,000 food. So we're doing all right there. I'll park right here, I think. There we go. Okay, we can go ahead and park this now. And that's soybean. Ta-da! Streaming tomorrow? Probably not, because that's not usually my regular streaming day. And if I do stream tomorrow, it'll be a late night stream. But like I said, I'm kind of coming down with a sore throat, so I don't think I will be streaming tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Yeah. And if I do, it'll be a World of Warcraft stream in the evening. Unless people just want to watch me play the game and I not say anything at all. That's always an option. Just have music playing in the background and no comments from me the entire live stream. Not sure if anyone ever actually does that. They just play music and they don't talk at all. Not sure how well that goes over. I imagine they would probably have just music playing if they did do anything like that. Mind you, I did watch what was it? A farming simulator content creator on Twitch. And he was playing Western Australia, and everything was on courseplay and auto drive. And this is what was kind of cool and interesting. I'm not sure exactly how receptive his audience was about it, but I mean he had very few people watching him. But I watched him because I thought it was kind of interesting that he was doing full-on courseplay and auto drive. And what else? That on Western Australia. And he basically works from home, and he's a dispatcher for trucks. So while he's working, he's actually live streaming on Twitch. So you would hear him, he would, you know, whenever he's not dispatching a truck, he would, you know, be doing things on Farm Sim and talking probably a little bit. And then all of a sudden, you know, he would just go back to work. He'll have a truck driver call in, and he would hear it all on the live stream, literally. I thought it was kind of interesting. So I never really had a conversation with him. I just kind of observed and watched. So he would work probably, I think it was a 12-hour day, and he would be live streaming like that on Twitch. I'm not sure on that one. But I will say this much, he did prioritize the truck dispatching over the Twitch streams. That much I will definitely say. But it was definitely weird. Never saw anything like that. Where's this guy going? It's like driving off into the sunset with my bales. Why? Are you parking? Blocked by an object. What happens if I cut that object down? Where are you going to go? Oh, he's turning around. I wonder if he thinks there's a field here. I don't think so. That's very weird. But yeah, yeah, hopefully not. So honest, he was very attentive to his job, though, I will say that. Like, there would be large stints where he would just be doing dispatching. The only concern that I probably would have had with it is the privacy. I'm not sure if that was really an issue or not, because, you know, if a truck driver's calling in or he's having a work-related conversation, I'm like, should that information be public knowledge or shared out on a live stream? I don't know. Hard to say. But his viewership was a bit low, I guess. But I would periodically watch him from time to time. I've never watched him on an entire live stream though, all the way through. I just would periodically jump in from time to time throughout the day. So hard to say. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's probably doing... Not sure what he's doing. Oh yeah, that's right. I started a new course for him. Yeah, I gotta actually empty him out. Because he is now done. Okay, let's see. Let's, how do I empty this guy? I think I have to control I. Or maybe Y. Should be good. There's still product in there, but let's try this guy out here. And can we fit in here? I think I can. This is my car wash, by the way. So, but I mainly watched him because he did so much course play and auto drive on that map. It was like crazy. So, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Even if you're only hearing like 50% of the conversation, depending on how the conversation goes, most people can actually kind of pick up or fill in the blanks, right? On what's being said. So but myself, I don't think I would ever do anything like that. That would be just too weird. And of course, too risky. I wouldn't want to lose a job or something like that over something. Alright, let's go over here. We're gonna go pick up these bales. I think I have to dump this load. So, 7 bales from this field. We're gonna just put them into storage for now. And then I'm guessing that I will end up, how do you say it, plowing that field and rock picking. And I should be able to make a profit, buy some more equipment. And we'll just fold this up. I'm running out of space for equipment. At some point I'm gonna have to buy another property. I'm gonna go park this right beside the transport truck, I think. This should be a nice home. Or did I leave a bale? Oh no, there's one more bale out there, isn't there? Yeah, there's one more bale. Almost forgot about that. So 7. Then we'll look to see just how much profit we have once I got it into the bale storage. Back over here. Is that 7 bales? I guess that's a fair amount, right? Oh. Hit my lamppost. I'll be moving the milk over here too, by the way, probably next episode. I got other stuff in here too, by the way. I'm not sure what I got in here. Let's just empty that out and see. We got straw bales 59. We got silage bales 20. Round hay bales 19, and then almost 7 cotton bales. Hopefully I paid for the equipment for the cotton technology. That would be a bonus. Probably not. Might need a couple of more harvests of cotton before consider that. But the soybeans will probably do the trick. Yeah, we'll put this here. Let's go into the menu. Okay, and we'll go into time-saving stock check. So I have a lot of corn still. I guess I didn't sell the corn. I have to wait till January to sell that, I guess. And then I got $269,000 worth of cotton. So the price will probably go up in March. So I'll probably sell the corn and the cotton at the appropriate times. My eggs, wow, $194,000 and 201 cents. I can probably sell those probably next November. So that's quite a bit of value there. Wool 91, silage I got like $500,000. I could probably sell those. What month are we in? Are we in the month of January already? I don't know. Lots of hay. Honey, 185,000. And we got our lime, our herbicide, and our silage additive. So, and sheep milk. I got so much of that, but that's not very profitable. Not yet anyways. But we'll have to sell that at some point. That's not too bad. What about the cotton? or the wool 91. I guess it's on par with the other sheep product for the most part. No. Okay, what month are we in? December. So probably next month is where I'll start selling. I'll sell the corn. I won't be selling the wheat because I still have to feed the chickens. So that's my main food for the chickens. And then I have seed too. I got lots of seed. I can make my own seed and sell it if I wanted to. But I think I'm just going to keep the seed at about 72,000 liters of seed. What else? Probably the silage in January. I'll sell the rest of that. I got about 1 million liters of silage, so I can do that. So not too shabby. And that should probably pay for my equipment purchases, I guess. Because the cotton technology is pretty expensive, right? So I got one harvester and the bale pickup. So I have a feeling I'll be able to pay that off by selling my products at the appropriate time frames. Clean up this mess of milk. I'll probably move that to another location. I'm not sure if I have universal auto load on my truck. Maybe I can move them now. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I do have universal auto load. Okay. So I think we'll just load these onto the truck. And we'll put them into storage. The milk anyways. I'm gonna move the this back here, I think. Oh, I did not expect that to happen. Back these up here. Oh, I did pick up some milk though. Let's throw those back onto the truck, I guess. So at least I know that it'll... Oh dear. Oh, that's awesome. They're just snapping on there. Okay. It's a little easier. Excuse me. Yeah, universal auto load, I forgot, works like this sometimes. Oh, this is a wrong size, I think. Just put this one over here. It needs to be filled up more. It's only going to take full ones, basically. And if I do this, if there is any congestion at all, it'll get fixed up. Meaning if I'm over the limit on how many pallets I can have, this should fix that quite easily. I'll probably go pick up the honey, move that too. And we'll be all set to go. There we go. Come on. Oh. You didn't auto snap on there. Why didn't you do that? There we go. There's a bit of a gap there too. I don't know why that's doing that. There we go. Yeah, lots of milk. I'll put them all in storage and then we'll be good to go. I noticed that the weight of these are pretty high. As the truck is starting to jump a little bit. I'm not sure if my truck is powerful enough to pull the weight. That could be a problem too. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Like on PV Canyon Crossing, I have to use TLX transport trucks for exceptionally heavy loads. Because they're the only mod that can, well, there's other mods too that can probably do it, but it's the one mod that I know that can handle it. Some of the logging truck mods will work, but they're not as powerful as a TLX though. Alright, we're almost loaded here. I should be able to just click a couple of buttons of universal auto load with the honey. Should if I decide to move those. Alright, off we go. So that's quite a bit of milk. $39,000. Yeah, I can feel that it's quite heavy. It's taking a bit of time for me to get up to speed. I'll go store this. And then once they're stored, it takes it out of the rendering, which is nice. That way you can start spawning other stuff if you want. Okay, here we go. Perfecto. Guess we'll go see about the honey now. And we're got about 10 minutes left on the live stream, so getting there. We're gonna go in here. Let's see. We're gonna pull one of these off, I think. Take this one off. So it's not completely full yet. Jump. Let's pick all of this up. Get the remaining ones. And then what I do normally is I just basically put this back on here somewhere. So it gets filled up. Then we can go and dump these, I guess. So we'll go around our roundabout. I like putting roundabouts in my maps. And then we'll put these in here. There. Also allows your game to run a lot better if you put them into some sort of storage like that. Giants has one that's in-game that you can get. So definitely recommend getting it. If you don't want to get a third-party mod or what have you. They built that functionality specific for that reason, so people's games can run a lot smoother. Because if it remains out, it would have to render it, right, which uses up more CPU and memory power. So it's part of the reason why I think they put a palette limit on, so that you don't damage your computer. All right. There we go. So, what do we got for results? I have a feeling this is going to be sugar beets by the looks of it. So that'll be a purchase of a beet technology. So when do we have to plant those? Sugar beet planting. Oh yeah, I'm not on season, so you can plant it anytime. So I guess we'll be doing sugar beet prep. Yeah, for some reason I could not get seasons to work properly on this map, and I don't know why. So I had to go ahead and turn it off as my solution. I ended up having crops wither when I should have been harvesting. So I have a feeling it has to do with the calendar system not set up quite right on the map. Because I think they were trying to implement a southern hemisphere seasonal growth system, but missed maybe a script or a code somewhere. What might help map developers is to have a built-in system where you can change it between southern hemisphere and northern hemisphere. Just have it as base game, that way map developers don't really have to code that in or make adjustments on it. I think that would help out quite a bit. Here we go. Let's see what this is doing. Needs plowing. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot to plow. And I had done corn, so I'm probably going to have a lower yield. So, but that's okay. That'll be a lot of soybean anyways. Got some weeds on here too. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call it there, guys. We'll just end the poll here. It looks like Sugar Beets wins. There we go, we got the results. All right. Hopefully we'll see you in the next stream, and you guys have a great week. And we'll catch you in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and have a fantastic day.